How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe. And today we're going to be taking a look at a video of Angel Reese and whoever this lady is with her. Um, I think this is probably the person that's going to be a part of this show with her. But this is Angel Reese on her own podcast. And we're not going to be checking out the whole thing, but just a segment where she discusses the rivalry that she has with Caitlin Clark. She shares some of her thoughts on how she feels about her, and some other things may want to hear that concern the two. But this is what we'll be checking out. Before we get into it, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, go over to Angel Reese's homepage and check out, her podcast and all that. I think the name of it is, what is it? Unapologetically Angel. So we want to go and support her. But yeah, like I said, this is her discussing her thoughts about her and Caitlin, and we've heard a lot from a lot of different people about how they feel about each other and all this, but we haven't heard any of this stuff from the horse's mouth, whether it be from Angel or from Caitlin. So we'll get to hear some of that right now. So let's go ahead and start.
Of course, now, because of women's basketball, whenever you think of Angel Reese, people often mention Caitlin Clark. You've said in interviews, there's no beef, but the media keeps going on. This is your platform. So how do you feel about that situation?
I think just being able to be in that moment of it happening, you never realize how something can literally change your life. And knowing my 5 fingers and my other finger pointing at my hand could literally have changed my life for like forever is crazy. And knowing that, like, Kaylin is an amazing player, and I've always thought she was an amazing player. We've been playing each other since high school, like literally been playing each other since high school, and like knowing that, like, there's never been beef. Like, we've talked trash to each other in AAU, like that. It's been that. So I think it's really just the fans, her fans, the Iowa fans, now the Indiana fans that are like, they ride for her, and I respect that respectfully, but sometimes it's very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it, and I don't believe she stands on any of that. But when you come, when it's behind your name, that's when a lot of people are like, oh, they think, oh, I don't like her because her fans are saying this. No, I don't believe in her heart that she has hatred towards me. And I'm sure she believes that I don't have hatred towards her. But I think her fan base has gone, I'm talking about, like,
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Like,
we see it all the time.
I know y'all see it. Like, I literally saw something today that was like, it's crazy. And it goes down to knowing, like, again, we are humans. Like, basketball is literally a game. Like, I promise you, it's literally a game. We have so much fun with it. But when it comes to death threats, when it comes to people finding, like, I'm talking about people have come down to my address, follow me home. Like, it's come down to that. And like, when I talked about earlier on after the season, and when I was in my press conference and I was talking about being sexualized, like, I guess people thought that was like because I post pictures in my bathing suits. No, like, multiple occasions people have made AI pictures of me, like, naked. Literally.
Really?
They have sent it to my family members. My family members are like, uncles are sending it to me like,
no,
are you naked on Instagram? It sucks to see that, and it's really.
Yeah, I bet it does suck to see that. Like that's really like crazy. That's crazy that um so-called fans of Caitlin's have taken it to that degree. But I'm in the comment sections and see like a lot of the stuff that she's talking about. The way that she's talked about in those comment sections, it's a very, very negative, very negative, and I applaud her for staying strong through this and keeping kind of the right perspective about this, because I've always told anybody, and I'm in that situation myself where you know, a lot of people from all over the place, all over the world get to see me, you know, and I don't get to see them, you know, and they have the ability to come into the comment section and say whatever it is about me without any, you know, there's no backlash or nothing that's going to happen as far as they're concerned. So I can only imagine somebody like her who's got way more of a bigger spotlight on her than I ever have. You know, yeah, she gets a lot of negativity, you know. So I don't understand it how grown-ups, when this is just a kid too, you know, that's something else we got to take into consideration. Like my daughter, my youngest daughter is Sirens, but my youngest daughter is just barely above this age, you know. So this is my daughter's age, right? My youngest one, like, and people are just saying the craziest things, and like you said, sexualizing her and all this other stuff. So, just crazy. But let's continue.
Really hard that I have to go through that, and now seeing other players even having to go through that. But like at the end of the day, it's a game that we do both love, but there is no hate, no hate. We're gonna play on the same team one day, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Like we're gonna definitely play on the same team one day. So
Maybe
that's
2028.
2028. Period. Yeah. So yeah.
Women over 55 are so obsessed with this facial hair device. It's so in demand. It's so
So when you were talking about being sexualized in the media, a lot of people were like, well, she asked for it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't get what that means, because I'm a beautiful girl. Like, I'm a beautiful woman. I've been posting pictures in my bikinis. I got a nice body and I work hard for it. And if I want to post a picture in my bikini, I should be able to without being sexualized. Where I'm saying I'm asking for it, or like being able to have a moment where like I'm being vulgar, or I'm this, that, like it is. And it's the same. It's been happening for a really, really, really long time now. And now it's just like, okay, like find something new.
I think once you reach a certain level of stardom, people forget that you're a 22-year-old girl.
I literally am 22. I
Like,
don't know. Do other people go through this?
people don't remember that they're just a girl.
Yeah,
Literally.
because I'm sure Skylar Diggins was posting pictures of her bikini. She's the one. I'm running because she walked.
She's the OG.
She walked it. Like,
for sure.
she's the OG. Like, knowing that, like, I wonder if social media was at a high when she was popping. Would she been going through the same thing when it comes to that, being able to be a beautiful woman, being able to be somebody that posts pictures and it's always looking good. So
That's a good question.
yeah, gotta ask.
Yeah, that's that again, just crazy. You know, I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't know. Um, but you know, well, men get sexualized too, and I that has happened to me before. Like men can be sexualized, but it's definitely more of an issue with women, you know. And for somebody to put out the notion that these ladies are actually asking for it just by posting pictures of themselves or whatever the case may be. I mean, I agree with her. You know, she should, you know, be able to post what she wants, you know, be happy with her appearance. And, you know, if she feels the need to want to share that with people, then, you know, that's her prerogative and all that. Also, as a dude who has daughters, you know, I would also tell her, you know, that, and this is no fault of hers, but it's just the world that we live in. Like, you know, when you do post this stuff or of yourself, you know, out there for everybody, you know, anybody could say anything, you know. So that's the thing. When you put yourself out there on a pedestal or in a position where people can say or do whatever, then more than likely some people are going to try to do that, you know, take advantage. But let's try to finish this out.
It's kind of like the league is in its baddie era.
Yeah.
So right
we
now
in a
it's like,
baddie era.
for real.
Sure. Like, I love the tunnel walks. Everybody getting fitted for games. We looking good. Hair laid, nails. And it's just like, it's also a negative sometimes though, because people think you're too worried about what you're looking like. Like, this has been a thing. Like, everybody's always wanted to look good on the court. Lisa Leslie, like, I've always seen Lisa Leslie. Her hair was always slicked back. She had her lips on. Tina Thompson. Being
Candace
able to
Parker
watch.
had baby hairs.
And did like they've been doing this. It just wasn't, social media wasn't so prevalent that it is right now. Like it's popping right now, and just being able to know that, like I'm happy where we are. I'm happy to see all the girly girls being able to pop it and look cute on the runway and being able to continue that, because we have a couple models in this league. Like we got some face
A lot.
cards. We got some face cards.
That Skims campaign
Period.
went crazy.
8 bodies is T,
Supermodels.
faces looking good. I'm happy.
There, I'm a stop it right there because we're getting a little bit away from like basketball talk. A little bit, but that thing with the fashion though, when she said that, they're in their baddie era, I don't have an issue with that. I'm a dude. I like looking at beautiful women, so I don't have an issue. And there shouldn't be an issue seeing that, men do have the equivalent of that same thing. Like when the NBA guys are walking in to the stadium, they basically have like this whole catwalk thing, where they're showing off their outfits and stuff like that, and nobody saying nothing, so if the guys could do it, the ladies could do it too. But yeah, no, that was a little bit of Angel Reese talking about just her deal with Caitlin Clark and how she feels about that. The fact that she thinks that they may end up playing on the team together at some point in the future, that would be nice. That would be dope, and it'll probably quell some of the hate. People won't look at it as the same rivalry if they on the same team, so you have that going on. But I think some of those people who are making this a negative thing between the two, some of those people are not going to ever go away, and they're going to still hate and say what they have to say or what they want to say. And it just is what it is. But again, I'm just proud of the fact that she's taking this whole thing in perspective. And I really hope that she's, protected, seeing that, she's describing like people being able to follow her home and stuff like that. That sounds way crazy, and a way too much, for somebody who considers themselves, a fan of a game or something like that. But, fan is also short for fanatic. So that's the thing. Like some of these people are fanatic, really fanatic, and we got to do something about that. I don't know what do you do about that, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, that was Angel Reese and this other lady, just chopping it up a little bit, and cool video to check out. Like I said, wanted to do this to give people a chance to hear like Angel Reese's opinion on some of these things, as opposed to hearing it from people who have no connection to either her or Caitlyn for real. They're just spewing some stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave, but before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll end up seeing this. I have a playlist that's just named reaction show, or reaction shows, so you'll see this in there, as well as anything else that I'll react to that needs to go into that particular playlist. I do have playlists for other things. I may end up putting this in the sports reactions playlist too, just because she's a sports figure. I may put it up in there too. But the other playlists that I have, a lot of that stuff is music based. But as you can see, I step outside of that and react to other things. But if you have requests for anything that you may want me to react to, or anything like that, just jump in the comment section, let me know. But yeah, check out all of the shows, hit the like button on this video and all of the ones that you end up watching. But Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Any donations will be made to those spots. And that's it. That's all. I'm done. I will see you again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.